Shut your pie hole.
Hey, shut your pie hole.
Shut your pie hole.
Time for our favorite segment. I get to tell one lucky leftist, shut your pie hole. Today, we're setting our sights on prize-winning economist somehow. I don't know how he won the prize. And former New York Times columnist Paul Krugman. He's taken shots at President Trump and his America First supporters for years, but now he wants America to go through what he's calling de-MAGAfication, like the Nazis. Watch.
We need to defang Trump as much as possible and make sure that neither he nor anybody who follows in his footsteps has power after the next two elections. But beyond that, we really need to do a thorough purging of the United States. We need a de-MAGAfication, and that is, I'm not going over the top by using a word that's very similar to the denazification that we pursued successfully after World War II in Germany.
He knew exactly what he was saying. It's no wonder the New York Times kept him on the payroll over 20 years, but good on Paul. You managed to turn your ridiculous worldview into quite a career, even when it's proven you're often dead wrong. Back in 1998, Krugman offered his most infamous opinion, saying in part, by 2005 or so, it will become clear that the internet's impact on the economy has been no greater than the fax machine. I guess they give Nobel Prizes to just about anybody. So it's my pleasure to tell Mr. Krugman, shut your pie hole. To discuss, let's welcome back my friend, the comedian Tim Young. He's funny on purpose, unlike this guy. Tim, thanks for coming in. Welcome back.
Thanks for having me. Look, by the way, this is for real. I pulled a $200 Pokemon card while I was waiting to get to come on air with you. So you're good luck. My gambling degeneracy only grows by coming on Newsmax with Ed Henry. Ed, I got to tell you, you gotta believe these people when they say who they are and they tell you who they are.
Yeah.
He would throw us into camps. He would have us killed if he had the opportunity to. These people hate us with a passion that I don't believe I've ever hated anyone in my life. And it's absolutely disgusting. And it's very important that we don't blow off comments like that because they are disgusting. And he means it.
Normally as a journalist, I jump in and say, well, okay, I didn't hear him say he wants to kill people like he's, but you're right. He's comparing this to what happened with the Nazis, and it's disgusting, it's despicable, and it needs to be taken seriously. Now, something a little less serious. We've got Spencer Pratt out there, serious race for mayor, but a reality show star. We've seen this before with the White House. Breaking news in the last few moments. Get this, Mike, the Situation Sorrentino from Jersey Shore, now considering a run for governor in the Garden State. Your thoughts on that?
Okay. Well, Spencer Pratt at least comes off as intelligent, and I know that he's an intelligent guy and he knows what he's doing. The situation, you look at what Graham Plattner has said and the websites he's been on and whatnot. I feel like the situation was like the OG of all that kind of stuff. Not the Nazi stuff, but all the other stuff. I would recommend he stay out of politics. But if he wants to go in and maybe Democrats want to waste money on him, that's cool.
Wait, are you actually saying gym, tan, laundry is not a good campaign platform?
No, it's not. I mean, maybe I should do that. I need to actually probably follow those instructions for life. But right. No, that's a terrible idea.
All right. Well, at least Spencer Pratt is serious after the wildfires, lost his own home, and we're going to be watching that race very closely. Tim Young, always appreciate the fun.